Hello, everyone. Welcome to Rachel Pichler Yoga. Just in case we haven't met before, my name is Rachel. Today, we've got one of our specific yoga practices. So we are going to be getting into our hips with lizard lunge. So I'm propping up today. I've got my blocks, I've got my bolster, find just a little bit of space to move, and let's get started. All right, so should you have blocks or something to hold on to today, you can place one on either side of your mat. My bolster is going to be a cushion for my knees. And we'll be making our way into our lunge. And let's bring our right foot forwards to start. Our left knee maybe will rest on a cushion of some kind or on the ground, or if you want to roll your mat over, you could do that too. But sink into your lunge first, and then you can heel toe your foot over to the right side of your mat. Turn your toes out a little bit so they're kind of on an angle. And if you've got some blocks to hold on to, maybe you've got to bring them in a little bit closer now. But our foot's on the edge of the mat, and we're sinking our hips down to the ground. So you can keep your chest lifted as high as you'd like. You can lower your chest towards the ground as low as you'd like, but we're just trying to sink our hips down. So you might be lucky enough to feel the left hip flexor, the right glute and hip as well, and just letting your chest fall towards the ground any amount, and then your hips will follow along. So you might find that as you take a few breaths, your chest is willing to go a little bit further towards the ground. And that might mean you have to lower onto the lower edge of your blocks or all the way to the ground without any props. Just let your right knee fall out to the side a little bit. Try to relax your left leg, your back leg, as much as you can. And allowing your hips to fall towards the ground, along with your chest. Now we're going to take just another breath or two on this side, and then we can switch to the other leg being forwards. But you can take as long of a break between sides as you'd like. You might have to heel toe your foot back to the middle, come out of your lunge, sway your hips, shake it out. And then we'll be switching sides. So if you want to bring your left foot to the middle of your mat, sinking into your hips, and then heel toeing your foot over, turning the toes out on an angle, still sinking into your hips, moving your blocks and props with you. And you might be lifting the chest a little bit as you let your hips sink down. You might be lowering your chest. Taking a few breaths here to see how you feel. Do you feel your right hip? Or is it just the left? A few breaths in, and you might adjust. You might stay exactly as you are. You can take another breath or two, and then we will start to move again. Switching sides again. Feel free to take your time. Move however you need to move. I'm going to bring my foot just the right edge of my mat instead of starting in the middle, but up to you if you want to go into a regular lunge and then move your foot over to the edge. Just turn your toes. They're on a bit of an angle, pointing out to the side a little bit. Let your knee follow in line with your toes. Sinking into your hips. Lowering down whenever you're ready to do so. And just finding your breath. Let your breath sink you into this lunge. So one more chance to switch to the other side. Lifting on up. Switching legs. And taking as much of a break between as you'd like. This is the last one. So let's enjoy it. Left foot to the edge of the mat, toes pointing out a little, knee as well. And melting it down as much as the chest wants to melt down. Feeling your hips. Just a few extra breaths on this side. And then you can start to move all the way back. Maybe tabletop, maybe to a nice comfy seat. It's nice having a pillow that's long enough to go under both knees. I might just hang out here for a moment. A new toe squat option. Now that's an idea. But that is it, and that is all, you guys. Thank you so much. I hope you're feeling some love through your hips in a good way. But I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for joining me. Until next time, namaste.